Y'all are just so insistent on trying to break this girl and prove a point. Girl, let it go.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Everybody knew that you came in as my friend. And like, so.
This is Scotty. She runs the South. Big Lexus was next. Whoop my ass. What you doing down there, Gloss? You doing push-ups?
It's my turn.
I got you one. Go ahead. Come here.
Is that a MAGA hat?
Come here. No. Come here.
What is that? Did she just start out a MAGA hat? Girl, make that as Google app great again.
And show her what she hears. She's not young and reckless. Bitch ain't young nor reckless.
Oh, who ain't reckless?
Ferrari, like, who ain't my show title? Show me who ain't, so I can go up to them, and then I can have a reason to say my show title again. Because did y'all know that this is Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari? Because if you didn't know that, then guess what? It's Young and Reckless Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. And you bitches are young and reckless on Season 3 of Young and Reckless hosted by Ferrari.
They not letting up this season, and I'm like, whoa, like, y'all bitches is really...
Bitches are really young and reckless. Season 3 hosted by Ferrari. Like,
so now I have to do some investigating with all of the ladies to see how it all went to hell, child.
Can we catch you up? So you know when you were upstairs getting your beauty rest.
Yeah. Can we catch up? Because you know when you're upstairs getting your beauty rest. The way that Kelly talks. Because then you have Brent that's like nice school. And then you have Kelly that talks like this. You're like, oh my God.
Space.
Sisterhood, in quotes.
Don't fast forward none of this. Absolutely not. I want to know every last motherfucking thing that Angela said. What the hell did Tangela say to them? Don't keep secrets.
How you doing, RuPaul? Now, Gilbert, you are a very funny man. Have you always been funny?
Alicia. I mean, I definitely understand committing to the character, but like, did she just start hormones yesterday? Where she put her titties? Girl, that is not a chest plate. Stop laughing, you transphobic.
I'm a T-girl from the past life.
Protecting the dynasty is a full-time job.
Talking about my kid, you stupid bitch.
I don't even...
Right, because you're talking about my daughter. Jackie, you talking about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter. Don't talk about my daughter or my daughter's daughter.
No, I feel like at times I rest my case.
Not Banner was on Season 2 looking like a country Bama. Girl, I thought that was Shawnee. Oh, excuse me. Get off the screen. Thank you. What is going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi-Chi, and baby, we are back for another press and mess. Okay, because there's a lot of mess going on in the press. As if I didn't just upload a video like literally 2.5 seconds ago about Ms. B. Simone and everything that she going through with her friendship and whatnot. Mind you, I didn't even get to the whole discussion of her with the baby. Child, y'all pulling more clips from this goddamn podcast episode because y'all are like, is there an attack on B. Simone? I know there's an attack on billionaires, but are we starting with the first letter of her name? B, y'all attacking all the B's out there, the boys and the B. Simones. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Y'all made y'all point with the first post, okay? Y'all made y'all point with the baby post. Now we're going deeper into her podcast to pull out more clips, and that child, she's still getting dragged. She's still getting dragged. I mean, listen, I get it. I get that B. Simone. A lot of people don't like her because of my boyfriend, and then her thirsting over the baby, and then, you know, her wearing Daisy Dukes to church, you know, her Not listen with B Simone had me pissed off was when she decided to reject the crystals and the astrology talk. That's what she had me pissed off. Okay, but I mean, like, I get that there are things to plagiarism, making ash. I get it, but okay. Let's see what we're talking about today. Go ahead, like the video so we can get into her.
When the beat starts bumping, the music starts thumping, I make my way into the crowd. Everybody's moving, the people are grooving. A celebration's happening now because I'm not trying to be rich someday. I'm rich right now. I'm not trying to be rich someday, 'cause I'm rich right now.
1, 2, 3, catch it. 4, 5, 6, better faster. 1, 2, 3, catch it. 4, 5, 6, better faster.
Okay, child, let's go ahead and get into her. So it says B Simone has an emotional moment while revealing that she's so broke that she now shops at H&M instead of Bloomingdale's. And I'm gonna just say this before we get into it again. Y'all don't like B Simone. Okay, ooh, gag. So anything she says is gonna be a problem. And then at the end of the day, we're posting this on the neighborhood talk where most of the demographic ain't got the money. Could rich, powerful black people be messy? Sure, of course. Like, there's so many celebrities I follow. I'm sure Michelle and Barack also follow the neighborhood talking and shade room and this, that, and the third. But the common everyday black person the common everyday black person that is on these type of blogs ain't got it like that. So they're not going to view her answer like that. Okay, let's get the obvious point out the way. Now, let's see what she's saying. And I'm sorry, this is why I'm gonna have to humanize shit. I get that we want to have our messy moment, but again, like, how many posts we gonna kick her back in? We kicking her back in over the baby shit. We kicking her back in over her wearing what she wore to church. We kicking her back in over the crystals. We kicking her back in over this girl who has a baby daddy, is living with her parents, but is looking to B Simone to solve her problem. So I get what the fuck B Simone is saying. And again, no, I'm sorry. Let's actually go back to the fact that, again, yes, there are a bunch of celebrities out there who follow the shade room and these messy blogs. Yes, there are a bunch of well-to-do black people, whether they are college educated or just found the trade. And okay, I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the everyday broke motherfucker who ain't got it like that. Why are we sitting here laughing at her, somebody who did not have it like that, got it out the mud, built a career, became self-sustainable, and then now it's like, damn, I done went through all of that. I've been broke. I've been at rock bottom. I said I was never going back there, and then now I'm at a place where I'm having to look at my account, and I'm like, hold on. Do y'all not understand how triggering and traumatizing that is to somebody? Like, what the fuck are we even talking about? Do y'all bitches not understand we going to war? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, I can get up here and I can kiki and I can be messy. We can do all of that when it's actually warranted. But like, come on now. Like, people in the comments laughing for what? Like, motherfuckers in the comments not living paycheck to paycheck. Here go that whole, we gotta humble somebody thing. That's what I was speaking about in the last video. Motherfuckers always feel like they gotta humble somebody. And that's not the real meaning of humility. That's not. But here go that crab in the barrel mindset. Again, I understand a lot of people just don't like B Simone. But even if B Simone was somebody that was like, motherfuckers would still feel a way about it. Just like Khloe Kardashian, completely different topic, same sentiments. Khloe Kardashian came out a few days ago and talked about her struggles now you know, being skinny versus when she was fat, because she felt like, well, when I was fat, I already knew all the insults that people would say to me. But now that I'm skinny, I found myself being way more critical than I ever was being fat. And that's a challenge for me. And motherfuckers just like, oh, you got the money, go to therapy. You got the money, you got the money, you got the money. Because that's all y'all motherfuckers can think about is the money, the money, the money. What about the empathy? What about the human? What about the human connection? What about adopting a similar connection despite our differences? That's the fucking problem that is missing. Like, this bitch is literally sitting here, and mind you, I have not seen the episode, but neither have half the bitches in the motherfucking comments. So that is what I'm responding to. Okay, we don't know how stressed out and how triggering this could be for B. Okay, and I'm saying this as somebody who literally had, and I said it in the last video, I've had nothing and then had to work my ass off to get something. Everybody knows my story. I've said it a million times. Okay, growing up, it was hard to get $2 goddamn just for fucking lunch. Okay, and my mother was middle class, on paper, made 6 figures, but we saw none of that because of all of her debts and whatnot. And it was hard. So that's what put an independent hustle spirit in with, I don't know why I can't speak, but that's why I became an independent hustler, because saying that my mother didn't have it and I couldn't get what I wanted when I wanted it, it made me get to a place of, okay, I'm never going to have to ask anybody for anything, right? So when you come from nothing and then you get to a place of, okay, I'm doing great on YouTube and everything that happened, and then that was pushed away, then I hit rock bottom, and then I suffered a long time from that, and then I kept going through rock bottom over like the last 8 years because Pluto was in Capricorn, Uranus was in Taurus, fucking up my 4th house at home. Like, it was just a lot going on. You get to a place where you really, it's one thing being broke, and I'm really trying to figure out how to say this, because I feel like I'm over explaining and people understand what the fuck it is. It's just we're gonna be selectively ignorant because it's B. Simone. But like, it's traumatizing as fuck when you come from nothing, you get to a place to where you say, I'm never going back there. Whether that, and it looks different for everybody. Oh, I'm never going back to the hood, or I'm never driving a starter cash car again, or I'm never, let me put me on screen. Okay. I'm never going back to the hood, or I'm never driving a starter cash car again, or I'm never going back to work cashier at McDonald's for $7.25, or I'm never going back to that relationship with that man, or, you know, never going back to Thanksgiving with family. Like, whatever boundary you set, and then it gets to a point where you're doing so good for yourself, and then out of nowhere, life hits you, and then it's like, not that you need to be humbled and you got to be brought back down to earth. No, bitch. It's okay to have boundaries and have goals and have things about yourself, like things to work towards. Okay, it's okay. It's perfectly okay to have that, right? And it's okay to say, this is where I was and I don't want to go back, because I remember how I felt when I was in that place of lack. I remember how it made me feel so insecure. I remember how I had low self-esteem. I remember how I was, you know, so scared to tell anybody about what I was really going through, and scared to ask for help, or whatever your situation was, okay? But you remember all of that, and you use that as fuel to help push you into the next space of life, whether it's that new job, that new relationship, that new bank account, that new dollar amount in your bank account, whatever it is. And then life happens, and then now you get hit with shit. You might have to go back to that, or you start seeing signs that you might have to start taking some steps back. That shit is triggering. It's triggering as fuck. It's triggering as fuck. It's triggering as fuck. And this is just one of them times where it's just like, at the end of the day, like, can I really be mad? Yes, bitch, because I'm going to be mad. But like, do I get it? It's the shade room. It's the neighborhood talk. That's what people going to do. They're going to get on these blogs and be messy because they too pussy to deal with their own lives. So we're going to look at these celebrities and we just going to project and throw our bullshit onto them and laugh at their lives. I get it. That's the whole goal of these blogs. But like, even in a moment like this, it's just like, I get that y'all kicking her back in, but it's like, have we not all been in a space where we felt like this? Like, that shit is literally traumatizing for somebody. It's very traumatizing. And even myself, I've recently gone through certain shit like that. And matter of fact, yeah, let me go ahead and open up, right? Because I always talk about helping y'all get into alignment and all of this, that, and the third. And one thing that you don't ever really hear people speak about, like you always hear people throw out buzzwords, oh, manifest, and what else do they say? Child, all of these psychological, spiritual words, right? And people always talk about healing and soft girl era. And it is hard to get there. Okay, even if we just keeping it surface and talking about soft girl era, it is hard to get there when you are in a space where it's only been you, and you've been in a space where you've had to work your ass off for everything that it is that you have, and you always have to be in masculine mode. You always have to get up and go. You always have to sore throat. I told y'all. See this, and this is what I'm talking about now. Like literally right now, I'm proving my own point. It's like you have to get up and go because if nobody else does it, it's not going to get done or whatever. It's hard to get into a place to where you learn how to receive. You learn how to just let shit happen. It's hard. It's hard, right? And it's hard for a lot of people because there's some sort of abandonment there, right? So like everybody talks about a soft girl era. Oh, I just want to be catered to, and I just want to, hard wig, soft life, and all of this shit that people joke about, but like when you really, really think about it, and I know because without spilling all my tea, I'm not in that spiritual test era no more. And I have to keep telling myself that. And it is so hard after 32 years of nothing but pain and like struggle and just all of that low vibrational shit. I have to constantly rewrite my brain and retell myself like, you are not there anymore. You're not there anymore, right? And it's not just about me moving and switching locations, even though that's a big part of it. It's just, you just get so used to your autopilot mode, right? And so again, we sit and we talk about, oh, I want my soft girl era and but like, are you truly in a place to receive? Like, because you're used to masculine energy, you're so used to get, but like, I mean, you're used to give, and like go, but like, are you in a place where you can sit down and you can actually receive, right? And the way that relates to this whole B. Simone situation is the fact that it's triggering, it's traumatizing. A lot of people don't realize, because even with the soft girl era, you start realizing once you start actually, like, you have a wish for something for so long and then you finally start getting it and then it feels like it's too good to be true. It re-traumatizes you because it takes you back to that place where it's like you don't know how to receive, because in the moments where you were supposed to receive, you didn't get it. You didn't get it, and it traumatized the fuck out of you, right? That's why it's so hard for a lot of, and I'm not trying to turn this into a, well, this is why men say women are masculine. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is this is why it's so hard for a lot of women to receive, because women have gone through times in their life where been let down, not necessarily, receive what it is that we asked for, right? And so once you finally do, it's just like, well, is this coming with a catch? Like, what the hell is this about? And then you don't know how to deal with that. And so you just keep operating the same type of way that you're used to, because you don't know how to just sit back and receive and allow it to come in. This situation with B. Simone is the same exact thing. Okay. It may not be the same exact situation, but it's the same exact sentiments. It's just like, you have a place that you said that you would never going back to, right? And then life comes in, and at the end of the day, we might look at it as good or bad, but really it's life is duality, right? It's all about perspective, right? So even if something looks bad, it's still for the good, right? For whatever reason, maybe your finances need to change, because maybe spirit is trying to see what you do with a little so they can bless you even 20 times more than what it is that you have, right? But because this space that you're in now, it feels uncomfortable, even if it's leading towards what it is that you've always wanted, you can fuck that up because it's re-triggering you, it's re-traumatizing you, it's putting you in a space where you felt like you don't want to go back to. So even if it's a soft girl era and it's just like, allowing somebody to come in or allowing the universe to come in and you be in a place of receiving, it still is a matter of you letting your guard down, you trusting, you having faith, you understanding that everything is going to be okay. And that's all that it is. Like, I know it seems like two different situations. I promise y'all it's not. Ultimately, whether we're talking about B. Simone and her being triggered by her finances, or a woman that is ready to live in her soft girl era, but not truly emotionally and psychologically ready, it all comes back down to not the dollar amount that you're getting or that you're losing. It comes down to permission. It comes down to permission. Do I have permission to feel vulnerable? Do I have permission to just let go and let God? That's what it comes down to. It's a test of faith. Okay? Because B. Simone, that even if she looked to God to help change her life and make things in her circumstance better, right? Hold on for one. Okay. So yeah, because I had lost my train of thought, but yeah, it's not about the dollar amount. Right? It's about, like I said, it's about permission, right? It's permission, because ultimately it comes down to spiritual starvation, right? And it's about the permission to know you're going to be fed again, whether financially, whether emotionally, whether physically, whether whatever. It's about you and your relationship to the divine, ultimately, right? Because even if B. Simone looked towards God or look to whoever she believes in order to get to where she's gotten, it's like, I said I was never going back to this place, and then now I get to this place, and then being faced with decisions, or it's starting to look like I might have to backtrack. That's triggering, but it literally comes down to a lack of faith, because then it comes down to you not truly trusting and believing that the universe has a plan, right? You could start freaking out and thinking, damn, I might be going broke again, which is ultimately, I feel like, what she was trying to convey. Like, I'm going from shopping at Bloomingdale's to now H&M. We looking at it like, well, bitch, I shop at H&M every day. What's wrong with H&M? Well, bitch, I used to shop at H&M as well. And the fact that I was able to finally wear some designer and get my ass up in Bloomingdale, some place that I had to walk past every single day and not be able to set foot in until I got this damn career. Yeah, you damn right. I'm fucking pissed as hell that I can't get in there, because that was my goal ever since I was a little girl. Like, I don't understand why people don't understand. It's like always shopping at Payless, right? And then your goal is to wear some designer. Like, I can't wait till I get some Gucci shoes. Then you pray and finally get to the point where you can wear Gucci shoes. And then now you can't shop at Gucci no more. You like, damn, girl, I might have to go to Payless again. Everybody's so offended and projecting. Bitch, this not about you shopping at Payless. This is about the fact that I had goals of shopping at Gucci, and now that I'm at Gucci, and now it's looking like I have to go right back to Payless, and that's putting me in a place of reminding me where I was at 9 years old when I was broke and I didn't have it, and I was waiting on a hope and a prayer, and I'm not trying to go back there, right? But again, that very much like the example I gave of everybody wanting a soft girl era, and then when it comes in, not knowing how to deal with it, not knowing how to receive it, because you like, damn, what if I let my guard down and this goes away? What if I let my guard down and then this takes advantage of me? All of it has to do with the lack of faith. All of it. It's a lack of faith. It's a lack of belief. It's a lack of permission that you're giving yourself to just let go, let God, and just trust that whatever comes is for your highest good. That's it. That's it. So let's go back and go through the comments, like, because I really didn't mean to make this a whole tangent, but I don't know. Between this video and the last video, I felt like somebody needed to hear some of the shit I was saying. So let's go through the comments. Kim, people are dying. I don't care if it's cheap as long as it's cute. Bet she regrets that 9 to 5 comment now. Again, God will humble you. And that'd be the thing too. Can y'all shut the fuck up with the that's a whole quick gag. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into it. I save it for a quick gag, because I get so tired of the whole 9 to 5 versus entrepreneur conversation. Everybody is needed. Everybody can't be a CEO and everybody can't be an employee. Like Funky Doniva says all the time, and it's crazy how I keep mentioning him throughout all my videos, but like he says all the time, I am unemployable. Okay, people are meant. CEOs cannot be 9 to 5ers, and 9 to 5ers cannot be CEOs. Everybody is needed. Beyonce, even as a team of her own, everybody is needed. Everybody serves a position. Nobody is higher than anybody else. Okay? God, everything ain't a competition. H&M ain't broke. I want her to touch grass. Child, I'm completely sick of her. Between her and Trump, these two have a way of playing pickleball with my nerves. That's a you problem. Why are you so offended? Like, why is her anything affecting your everything? That needs to be the conversation. Why are you following a blog to come and intentionally get your nerves upset for the day? Let that be the conversation. That's some weak pussy shit. Can't stand when I see stuff like that. Like, we just offended over this bitch, girl. I promise you, like, after I clock out and I talk about something for a video, it is not affecting me. It's not disturbing my makeup, my taste. I'm good. Like, but people really be out here real life upset. That's why I have to keep pointing out, like, a lot of people don't like B. Simone. So it's like anything she does, she could be giving out piece of the children and people gonna be criticizing that. And it's just like, y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Because you would think that this girl has really done some like off the wall shit. That's why when you make it, you don't change up, still shop the same way you would if you was broke. No, because listen, and again, that goes back to what I was saying. That goes back to what I was saying about permission. Because that's another trauma response. Feeling like you have to stay stuck in a box. Let me tell you something. And this is me opening up on some real shit. Let me tell you something. I'm still in that fucking place. I'm still in that place. Haven't had lived check to check and being in a place where it's like broke, but like bills taken care of. Like, I'm still in that mindset. And also, too, I'm a Capricorn rising. I cannot help it. So, like, I can't even get money without immediately thinking, how can I invest? How can I flip it? How can I da-da-da-da? And it's like, it's hard for me to just, like, I'm not the girl that constantly goes shopping and gets new clothes. I'm not the girl that constantly treats herself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I spend my money on food. Like, if it's not bills, I spend my money on food, liquor, that's probably the two indulgences, but I gotta eat. And then at the same day, I need an escape. But it's like, I don't ever really spend the money on me. So it's like, for me to like do something to treat myself, like, oh, take a vacation or like buy like a new PlayStation game or some shit like that, or like buy new clothes. That's like a once a year type of event because I'm constantly putting the shit back into like what it is that I need. Like, okay, let me make sure my phone bill paid. Okay, let me make sure StreamYard don't get cut off. Okay, Zeus man asked me for that $7. Let me pay that before it get cut off. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And don't judge the dollar amounts, but do you understand what I'm saying? And so sometimes it's hard for people to get into a space where, like, whether you got it or you don't, you still move like you don't. But it's a place of trauma because, again, it's about you feeling like you have to ask for permission. You've never been in a space where you were allowed to feel safe. You've never been in a space where you were able to feel like somebody else has it, whether somebody physically or spirit or the universe, because you're used to hustling, you're used to grinding, you're used to being traumatized, being abused, whether financially, emotionally, whatever, right? It is a trauma response and it's not fucking cute. It's not. No, you should be able to get to a place where, bitch, you went through hell and back, you come from nothing, you get to a career, and you should feel comfortable there. You should. You should not have to work your ass off to get to that place and then now still shopping like you still live in the ghetto and you got to eat off the dollar menu and eat ramen every night. No, bitch, what the fuck was the point? But it's a trauma response. It's a trauma response. Can't tell y'all how many times I still check in with Spirit over dumb shit. Like, it could be groceries, and I'm like, Spirit, because my life has a lot of curveballs. I'll spend some money today, and then boom, 10 problems will arrive by tomorrow night. And that's not me manifesting. My life just has curveballs like that. So I literally have to sit and pray and be like, okay, listen, am I buying groceries or do I need to just hold on to this because something else might happen? Like, and it's trauma. It's trauma. It's trauma. Like, we all have to get away from that space. Honestly, no one should be using their personal funds for most major expenses. We are often the only ones who experience financial struggles because we fail to educate ourselves or invest in our own personal growth to improve our situation. And see, that's kind of what I was saying about me. I invest in my, like, because again, Capricorn rising, I get the importance of investing in yourself. So that's what I always do. So I don't ever, like, I have a lot of guilt around doing for me, because I do for me, but it's more so me to keep me functioning, right? Me to keep the career going, me to help push my career further, me to make sure I'm eating so I don't die. You understand what I'm saying? But like, just doing for me and pleasure, it's hard for me as a Capricorn rising. She just went from hearing her friends talk about how she didn't help her when she was down bad to turn around and cry about how she got to shop at H&M instead of Bloomingdale's. It's the same video. Who gave this woman a platform? She did. Self-built. And now all of y'all are commenting and helping the clips go further. Y'all think y'all gagging and eating, but y'all not. Any other comments in this? Girl, you crying over going to H&M and here are folks who can't even go to Walmart for clothes. Whose fault is that? Whose fault? Like, ooh, because I almost said some shit. We're going to say that for a quick gag. Because I almost said some shit. Oh, do I want to say it in this video? That's not B. Simone's problem. And that's not my problem. That's not anybody's problem. Because a lot of times, I mean, life happens to people, but then there's a lot of situations where people willingly sign up for situations, and 9 times out of 10, it's a dick involved. And I'm going to leave it at that. I know wealthy people who shop at H&M. This is nonsense. I bet them 9-to-5 workers could afford Bloomingdale's. Black culture just always going to be where it's at. Black culture just always going to be where it's at. Okay, listen. I hope that this video touched somebody. I hope somebody got some of the gems that I dropped in this. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Definitely, listen, if you sick and tired of being sick and tired, baby, go book your motherfucking reading. Okay, if you broke like B. Simone, they gotta shop at H&M now. You can start with a quickie. Okay, that's why I have more affordable options. But honestly and truly, bitch, if you really trying to change your life, book a full alignment. Okay, stop playing around with your future. For real. You might be sick and tired of life, but then sitting on your ass and not doing nothing about it. So who else can you complain to other than your goddamn self if you're not doing anything to, come on. My alignments might cost as much as Beyonce tickets, but guess what? This will actually change your life for real. What happened? Okay. So let me know how y'all felt about all of this in the comments below. Is it fucking fun? And definitely make sure you stream my music as if you can fuck. Patreon.com/Santana. That's where we watch all of our favorite shows together. Today, Baddies and what else? Young and Reckless and Housewives of Atlanta came on. So go ahead and sign up on Patreon so you can see the watch alongs when they get posted tomorrow. Okay. So I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Tell you every time I saw on the beat.